Hey Christina, I'm so sorry about the delay in feedback this week. I thought I would try something a little bit different this week for feedback. I think it's super important, especially with online clients, to get that FaceTime. So I thought we would try some videos for the next couple weeks. I am really interested to see how you feel about this. If you like it, then I will continue to do it. If you don't like it, I'm more than happy to go back to writing the feedback out. Whatever works better for you is what I want to do for your program. So just let me know. If you don't like the video feedback, my feelings are not going to be hurt. I'm not going to be offended. This whole day has been kind of a learning process with this, so I would like to get some feedback on this to see how you're feeling. So pulling up your sheet, let's see. You had an absolutely perfect week when it comes to hitting your macros. I told you to hit 1800 and you hit 1800 right where we wanted you to be. So that is really, really good. I am so happy that you're feeling so great. That is number one thing, what I want out of this process for you. More than anything else, more than weight loss, more than anything, I want you to feel balanced and I want you to feel like you are getting everything that you want out of this program. So really, really good job on hitting the 1800s. I'm glad that your family is being so supportive. I really don't think that, as far as from my perspective, I could ask for anything more from you. You are doing everything that I'm asking you to do, and I think it's paying off for you. Your weight came down 1 pound, which is perfect. That's exactly the rate we want to see it come down. I'm glad that you're noticing differences in everything. And let's see, fiber's looking great, micros are looking really, really good, and you are still feeling full. So that's really awesome, because I think a lot of times when we start diets or when we think of having to lose weight, we think of how much can I suffer or how little can I eat. And I think that the really important thing is that you are fueling your body, you're doing everything that you need to, and it's working. Let's see what else we've got. So I do think that you should increase weight if you are not feeling challenged. There is something called the RPE scale. It's the rate of perceived exertion, and it's a scale of 1 to 10. And I think if there's ever a time where you are feeling like you're lifting a 6 out of a 10, I would increase the weight for sure. On your squats, sumo squats, I would just, if you're feeling like you're not pushing yourself, I would go anywhere between like if you're not feeling like totally exhausted by the last 2 reps of whatever you're doing, I would increase the weight on that next set. So for example, if I'm doing a squat with like a sumo squat, holding the dumbbell right here, like a goblet squat, and I start with a 20-pound weight, I do 10 reps, and I can start my next set right after. I don't have to take a break. I probably am going to want to bump up a little bit. That being said, you can take baby steps for each of those, so you can make the little slight changes, but I would say from week to week or even from set to set, increase if you are not feeling like you are having enough work there. The goal is not to be super sore every single time. The goal is to just keep building the muscle, keep trying to add weight each time, and make progress there. So that was the question you had about lower body workouts. And then for measurements, so for measurements, you just want to measure around your belly button. That's going to be your belly button. And then we usually will come to like the small of your waist would be where your rib cage is. So measure around the smallest part of your waist for small of your waist. And then, so small of your waist is going to be around your rib cage, belly button is going to be your waist, and then your hips are going to be around the widest part of your booty. And then for arms and legs, you just want to get the biggest part of your bicep for your arms, and then for your legs, we generally say take your hand and put your fingertips on the top of your kneecap. So if this was my kneecap, fingertips on the top of the knee, and then measure at the wrist. So at like where your wrist would be on your leg, so that you can get that consistent measurement every single time. But everything else is looking really, really good. I'm super proud of all the progress that you're making. I just looked at your measurements, and waist, small of the waist are all coming down. Shoulders are going up, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want. So I'm really happy with everything, and I hope that you're feeling really proud of all that you're doing right now. We are going to keep your macros the same again this week. You're still making really, really good progress on these, especially with the switch up. So I'm glad that that's going well, and I'm glad that you did such a great job providing me with that data. So I think that is it. Again, if you did not like the video feedback, that's totally okay. Just let me know so that I can know how to adjust for next week's feedback. Anyways, I hope you have a really great week, and please let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you this week. Other than that, everything looks perfect on your end. You are doing a really great job, and I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.